Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this one I wanted to do a quick review for all the events we're getting for the 9-year anniversary, as well as the review of all special shop deals we're getting, so I can give you best advice on how to spend your hard-earned money in this game. So without dragging this video for too long, let's get started. So we're first starting off with 9-year anniversary event festival, where we are getting a special crystal bonus mission. So the more crystals you spend, the more rewards you're getting. We're having some new rewards that we haven't seen before. For example, Selector, ISO 8 set bonus. We're getting enhanced Uru amplifier. We're getting some Celestial Essence. We're getting Mega Rank Up Thicket, 2 Titan record selectors, 4-star artifact chest. It's random, but still a 4-star artifact. We're getting a tier 2 mega tier 2 ticket, and we're getting a uniform ticket if we spend a certain amount of crystals. Now, this event synergizes really well with the bingo, which we'll cover up later. Next up, we have 9-year anniversary festival event quest, where we have daily quests to check in, clear dimension missions, and upgrade comic cards, where we collect these event tokens, and as well as special missions that can be cleared only once, where we're collecting these letters. This is nothing new, we've seen this before, and for each letter and each quest we complete, we get certain amount of rewards. There are pretty nice rewards here. For example, second potential realization ticket is pretty nice. 50 Celestial Essence is kinda low, but okay, it's there. We have Selector ISO 8 set bonus, we have Selector 6-star Awaken bonus, but from the better rewards we're having a Mega Uniform upgrade ticket, which is mythic, which is insane. And by collecting these tokens and completing these quests every single day, you can then exchange them for one of these rewards. I suggest either going for the premium comic card chest if your cards are not completed. If they are completed, you can go for CTP, or Mega Rank Up Ticket if you need to rank up your premium characters, or Selector 4-star artifact if you need selectors for one of the eligible characters. Next up, we're having a new craft event where we can combine Norn stones and gold into Titan records. This is really nice. We can only craft it one time though, but this is really nice. We can combine clear tickets and 10,000 gold to a hidden ticket, or we can combine clear tickets and 100,000 gold into 9-year anniversary chest. Now, what's in the 9-year anniversary chest? Well, these are the rewards. You can get rewards like 200,000 gold, but you can also get rewards like tier 2 mega rank up tickets. So this is really nice. You can craft this 5 times a day, and if you're not low on gold, I suggest you doing this. Also, we're having 9-year anniversary Red Carpet Festival Shared Archive event, where we collect medals from dimension missions and tuxedos from dispatch missions using energy. And as we complete the collection, we get some tier 3 materials, we get a new icon, and then once we fully complete the quest, we get a selector for premium tier 2 character. This is really nice that they've done. So I am really liking how this anniversary started. So coming up next, we have 9-year anniversary chance up event. So this event increases the chance up of basically everything in the game. So first up, the acquisition chance of all CTPs when you buy it with crystals is increased. When you reforge CTPs, there is a super success chance. So instead of 7% when you use all CTPs, it can go up to 21%. Really good. We have premium comic card chance up events. So when you gamble your crystals away for premium cards, there is a higher chance to get any of the premium cards. They have returned the 1 to 6-star artifact chance up event. So again, if you gamble crystals, you can now get up to 6-star artifact chests. So this is really nice. And here are the chances. They're pretty low, but it's better than what we have normally. We have Uru chance up event. If you have saved up your Urus, you can combine them into Odin's Blessings with increased chance. And if you gamble for Odin's Blessings for whatever reason, you have increased chance of getting them. So that's it for this event. Now the next event is 9-year anniversary celebration 8-week check-in event. This is pretty standard check-in event. We're getting almost every other month. There is nothing new here, but it's nice to see that they have done this in addition to all the other stuff we're getting. So this is pretty basic stuff, but it's nice to have it there. Coming up next, we have the 9-year anniversary gift festival. So they are distributing the gifts we were told that we were getting for pre-registration. So we get 900 crystals, 9 million gold, and transcendent potential character Selector. We're also getting on today's reset Tier 3 character Selector, and they're giving us another check-in event, the special 7-day check-in event, where we get a new comic card, which does have its own collection that we'll all be getting, as well as some Tier 2 and Tier 3 materials and some boost points. So this is pretty nice. There is another coupon code, so 9 years festival for the crystals. So just redeem this coupon code and acquire even more crystals, so pretty nice. And we're getting 10 9-year anniversary tokens, which can be exchanged in another shop, which we'll cover later. Also, every day for the next 2 weeks, so until 14th of May, we are getting a daily special gold chest where we can get anywhere from 100,000 gold to 10 million gold a pop. So this is insane that they have done. This will really help players who are struggling the gold, and basically you always need gold in this game, so this is a welcome addition. That's it for this event. Let's go next. Now we are starting with 9-year anniversary sales festival. So first up, and one of the best deals right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, in this anniversary is the Crystal 50% bonus distribution event, where when you buy crystals for the same price, you're now getting 50% more. So instead of 12,750 crystals, you're getting almost 20,000 crystals for $100. Or, for example, you get, instead of 6,200 crystals, you're getting 9,293 crystals for $50. So this deal is insane. Probably one of the best deals, and traditionally one of the best deals we've been getting on each of the anniversaries. So if you're looking to spend money, this is probably your best bet, but we'll talk about this more when we cover all the other sales. Coming up next, we have all uniforms are 50% off. So if you need some uniforms, now is the time to buy them. So all custom gears, comic cards, Uru, type enhancement, ISO 8, and artifact chests will be at 40% discount. So if you wanted to gamble for CTPs, comic cards, or Urus and other stuff, instead of paying 675 crystals for 10 chests, you will now pay only almost just over 400 crystals. So if you wanted to gamble, now is the time to gamble. Also, if you wanted to move some premium cards or artifacts or CTPs or Odin's Blessings from one character to another, you can now do it for 50% off. And if you wanted to get some of the ISO 8 set changes, it is also the time to do it now, because it's on 50% discount. Also, on top of all this, we're getting a 50% discount for World Boss Challenges unlocks, and we're getting a 30% discount on combines for Urus into Odin's Blessings, which are also on increased chance. So that's it for this event. Let's cover up next. We're having another new pack. This has never been done before. So 9-year anniversary 7-day check-in pack, where we can log in each day, and each day we're getting crystals and some of the materials. So for the first day, we're getting 1,100 crystals, Tier 2 Selector, and 10 anniversary tokens. Day 2, we're getting 200 crystals and 100 Essence of Dimension. Then day 3, 200 crystals, 100 Titan Component Packs. Day 4, another 200 crystals and 100 Cosmic Cube Fragments. Day 5, we're getting Tier 4 materials and another 200 crystals, carbonadium and 200 crystals, soul of the fountain and 300 crystals, and all that for $9.99. So for $10 we're getting all this. This is insane deal, and I think this is one of the best deals they have ever done, because even if you look at the crystal event, for $10 you get 1,000, let's say 1,800 crystals. But here on this event you're getting 1,100 crystals here, and you're getting here 2, 4, 6, 8, so 1,000 here and 300 here. That's 1,400, and this that's 1,300 with this, and with this 1,100, that's 2,400 crystals for $9.99. So buying this is better than buying this even with the 50% more crystals, because you're getting about 700 crystals more, and on top of that you're getting a tier 2 selector, some anniversary tokens, and you're getting tier 3 materials in small chunks, as well as tier 4 materials. So I suggest, if you're planning to spend money and you're either a beginner or a veteran player, that you buy this, because the amount of crystals we're getting for this amount of money is insane. And I think, if my memory serves me correctly, they have never done a higher amount of crystals for less money. I might be wrong. You can correct me down in the comments if I am wrong. So this 7-day check-in pack is insane. If you plan to spend money, buy it. If not, focus on the crystals here. Coming up next, we have 9-year anniversary special pack, where we can pay $50 for 550 crystals, some anniversary tokens, and CTP reforging cores, and we're getting one of these chests which have reforged CTPs. And we have 20% chance to get a brilliant CTP from this chest, and 80% chance to get a mighty CTP. Now, I've seen some confusion in Discord, and people have been messaging me. They think that for $50 you're getting one of each chest. Trust me, that's not the case. That's really not the case, because even here it says purchase limit 3 times per pack. So each of the chests you can buy 3 times, and each chest costs $50. I don't think this is a good deal. I mean, it's only kind of worth it if you gain a brilliant CTP, but I think that if you plan to spend $50, you are way better off spending $50 here and getting almost 9,000 crystals. Then you can use those crystals to buy your uniforms, or even gamble for CTPs, because for 9,000 crystals you're guaranteed to get at least 3 or 4 crystals, unless you're extremely unlucky. But 3 or 4 CTPs, sorry, for 9 or 10,000 crystals, unless you're extremely unlucky. But I don't think this happens. So this deal is a pass for me. I mean, if you want to scratch that gambler's itch and gamble to see if you roll a brilliant, sure, go for it, but it's simply not for me. Then we have a standard chest. This year is anniversary chest. You can buy it 2 chests for $3, or you can buy 6 chests for $10, and you get some crystals. This is your standard chest that we're getting for every update, and you get some anniversary tokens as well as some crystals. Not a bad deal, but it's not great either. There are better ways to spend your money in anniversary. Then we have 9-year event pack number 1, where for $30 you're getting 3,300 crystals, which is competitive, but then again these rewards are not good. And the pack 2, where for $80 you get 8,800 crystals and you get these rewards. But again, if you plan to spend this amount of money just to get like 90 black antimatter and 60 biometrics, here you would be getting 3,300 crystal, and for $30 here you can get like almost 5,500 crystals. So I think it's way better for you to just buy crystals instead of this pack. So this pack is a pass for me. This pack is a pass for me. We have 9-year comic card crafting pack for $50. Again, this pack is a pass for me, because for this amount of money in the crystals you can buy 9,300 crystals, and when you convert these crystals to gamble for your premium cards, every 4,000 crystals, because it's discounted, you'll get enough tokens to pull a premium card in addition to all the premium cards you might be getting when you gamble randomly. So this pack is a pass for me. If you need comic cards and you plan to spend this amount of money, spend it on crystals and gamble for premium comic cards. You'll get way more premium cards than just by buying this. So that's it for this deal. Coming up next, we have 9-year celebration relay pack. Now this is a step 7 relay pack. So for the first pack, it's a pretty standard relay. Really, we're getting almost every update. So it starts for $5 with 550 crystals and some tier 2 materials. Then it upgrades to even more crystals and even more tier 2 materials. Then on the third step, we're getting a tier 2 mega rank up ticket and tier 3 materials. Then we have advanced potential transcended ticket and some boost points, tier 3 materials, 20 million gold. That's pretty nice. From the step 5, we're getting tier 4 materials and a decent amount of tier 4 materials, but again, you need to buy every single one of these before you reach this. So I don't think this is worth it unless you plan to spend an insane amount of money in this anniversary and you need every single one of these, because if you're buying this only for tier 4 materials, then everything before this is a complete waste. So I think you'll be better off just buying a regular tier 4 pack. But if you complete every 6 steps of this relay, you at the end gain a Reforged CTP chest, which again has 80% chance of giving you a mighty CTP and 20% chance of giving you a brilliant CTP. I mean, I would say that this pack is worth it for mega spenders if this was a Reforged CTP Selector or brilliant CTP Selector. So they reward players who spend what's like 200, 250, so almost $300 if you spend it. Like, just reward your spenders by giving them to select one brilliant CTP. I don't know what's a big issue, but this relay pack is a pass for me. So there are better deals and ways to spend your money in this anniversary. So coming up next, we have 9-year native hero upgrade relay pack. So yeah, you do get a good amount of stuff here, like 3,000 crystals and 5-star selector and the premium mega uniform ticket, which is really good, 10 million gold and stage 6 advanced type enhancement ticket, but it's $80. You are way better off, in my opinion, adding another $10 here and just buying the 20,000 crystals than spending this amount of money and just getting 3,000 crystals. Then you can spend those 20,000 crystals you bought for this money to bingo and get a 5-star selector, 6-star selector, CTP selector, mighty CTP selector and brilliant CTP selector. So yeah, this pack is also a pass for me. Then we have, yeah, this pack, like premium tier 2 mega advancement ticket is really insane, but really $100 for this and 1,000 crystals? No, don't buy this. It's a bad deal. And we have 9-year anniversary special pack, where for $100 we get 12,000 crystals, we get some biometrics, we get a decent amount of black antimatter, we get one uniform ticket, and we get a selector for tier 3 materials. Now, if this was selector tier 4 materials, and I'm not sure how many tier 4 materials, it would not have been that bad. But why would you now buy this unless you really need tier 1 and tier 3 materials for this amount of money, when you can just spend that amount of money and get almost 20,000 crystals and have 8,000 crystals more than here. Like, this uniform ticket is worth like what, 1,000 crystals now. You get 8,000 extra crystals here by buying just the crystals and not here. So this special pack, anniversary special pack, is a pass for me. And we have special pack 2, which you can buy after you buy this. So if you already committed to this, you can then buy this, which is almost identical, but instead of uniform ticket, you're getting advanced potential transcendent ticket and 30,000 crystals, but it's oh, here we are. So you get only 600 Essence of Dimension or Titan component packs. Yeah, these deals are a pass. Don't buy this. Don't waste your money. If you wanted to spend this amount of money again for the 100th time, spend it on the crystals. Now we have 9-year Tier 3 and potential Transcended Selector pack, where for $20 we get Tier 3 Character Selector and 1,500 gold, or for $30 we are getting another Tier 3 Character Selector and 1,500 crystals. But the difference between these two is that this is a normal Tier 3 Character Selector and this is a premium Tier 3 Character Selector. So they're on sale. They're kind of not a bad deals, but honestly, if you wanted to build a Tier 3 character, premium character for this amount of money, you can buy like the what's it called, the biometrics for premium characters, the subscription for biometrics. You can buy it 3 times and get 4 or 5 times more characters than you would be getting here, and you get just a little bit less crystals. So I don't know, I don't think this deal is worth it. If you need premium characters, you're kind of better off buying the biometric subscription and slowly building up these characters, unless you want to have a premium Tier 3 character now, then this is a good deal, but I would skip this in my opinion. Then again, similar to this and similar to what I said about this for the value is similar here. We get Transcendence Potential Pack and the Premium Potential Transcendent Pack. The same price. We have a list of obtainable heroes here and the list of obtainable heroes here. If you want, you can pause the video and check them. Again, I don't think this is worth it. If you want to build a premium character, just buy a biometric subscription and slowly build those characters up. You'll end up having 5 or 6 more characters than you would by buying this pack. So this is a pass for me. This deal is also a pass for me. And now we're coming to the new deal, the 9-year Tier 4 Selector pack. So we, for $100, we're getting 1,500 crystals, Tier 4 Selector, some level 5 uniform XP chips, and some anniversary tokens. We can select one of these Tier 4 characters, so Iron Man, Moon Knight, Thor, Storm, Hulk, Black Widow, Venom, Black Bolt, Captain America, Shadow Shell, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Dr. Octopus, and Captain America Sharon Rogers. Now, hear me out. I do think that this deal is overpriced and that for majority of players it's not worth buying. However, if you planned to Tier 4 any of these characters and for anniversary you planned to spend your money by buying Tier 4 materials, you're way better off buying the Tier 4 Selector, because for $100 you can get like 3,500 Carbonadium and 3,000 Soul of the Falcon, which is enough for about 60% to finish your character's gears. By buying this, you get instantly a Tier 4 character. If you planned to buy any of these characters, or I mean not to buy but Tier 4 any of these characters, and you planned to buy Tier 4 materials. So if, again, only consider this deal if you want one of these characters at Tier 4 and you planned to buy Tier 4 materials. Instead of buying Tier 4 materials, you can just buy this Selector because it's the same price. So I don't think this deal is good, but if those two conditions are met and you are in that category of players where you planned to buy Tier 4 materials, you can instead just buy this Tier 4 Selector and be done with it. Next up, we have 9-year Super Deal Pack and Mini Relay, where for $50 we get 1,000 crystals, 6-star Mega Rank Up ticket, Tier 2 Mega Rank Up ticket, Mega Uniform Mythic Upgrade ticket, 4-star Artifact Selector, and the Selector CTP. Now, I don't think this deal is that bad, because what it essentially does is it allows you to fully max one of the characters, or not fully max, but fully built. Like, let's say you want to max, I don't know, Dr. Octopus. You can select a CTP of Rage here for him. You can, well, I don't suggest you use a tier 2 mega rank up ticket on him, but you can get his uniform to mythic, which again I don't suggest, and you can get his artifacts. So this works on any character, and if the character is premium and you wanted to get them a CTP and their artifact and get them to tier 2, get their uniform to mythic, etc., this is a decent deal. However, it only targets a certain types of players who need their characters build up as fast as possible. So if you're not one of those players and you don't need your characters build up as soon as possible, use this amount of money and spend it on crystals, get 50% more crystals, and for this amount of money you'll get over 9,000 crystals. Coming up next, we have a super deal mini relay, and this mini relay is really interesting. Like, first, for 9 gold, we get a Selector tier 2 character. Everyone should buy this. Even if you have all tier 2 characters, you get biometrics. Then, for Mini Relay 2, for $4, we get almost 900 crystals. This is also an insane deal. Then, Mini Relay 3, for $10, we get 1000 crystals and a tier 2 mega rank up ticket and a million gold. This is somewhat of a decent deal. And the Mini Relay 4, we get Advanced Potential Transcendence ticket, 2 million gold and 1000 crystals. Finally, for the Super Deal Mini Relay 5, we're getting a second Potential Realization ticket, and the price is 9 crystals. So, hear me out. This Super Deal Mini Relay is good. You should buy the first one, always, for 9 gold. You get a tier 2 character selector. You should always buy the second one. For $4 we get almost 900 crystal. That's really insane. And from this point on, maybe even buy this if you are in need of tier 2 mega rank up tickets for $10 and skip the rest. This rest deal, so this deal is not worth it, because $20 for 1000 crystals and Advanced Potential Transcendence ticket is not worth it, even though later on you get second Potential Realization ticket. But this is a kind of steep price to pay for this, in my opinion at least. But first step, sure, everyone should buy it. Second step, sure, everyone should buy it. And then the third step is like mid-value, like only buy this if you need a tier 2 mega rank up ticket and you get decently competitive amount of crystals, some gold and some uniform chips. So yeah, that's it for this deals. And coming up next, we have a 9-year anniversary special secret shop, where it's the bingo that returns every Black Friday and every anniversary. And for majority of players, this is the best way to spend your crystals. You should focus on buying items that are under 300 crystals. And on average, board takes about 5,000 crystals to complete. This is the list of all items you can buy, and these are the line rewards when you collect 5 dots, what you can get. And for each board you complete, for the first board you get a CTP selector. For the second you get 5-star artifact selector. For the step 3 you get mighty CTP selector. For step 4 you get 6-star artifact selector, and for step 5 you get brilliant CTP selector. For step 6 you also get to pick one of the swords at 6 stars. So this is probably the best way you can spend your crystals, and it usually takes about 5,000 crystals a board if you focus on buying stuff under 300 crystals and you discipline yourself to log in every 15 minutes or half an hour. You can easily complete this for the duration of the event. And if you're not a new player and you're a veteran player, and you definitely need CTPs, you definitely need artifacts and all the stuffs to max out your character. So I think this is the best way to spend your crystals. I'll make a separate video about this to raise the awareness of how good this is. But if you're a new player and you're in need of characters and uniforms, skip this and focus on building your roster first. Then for the next Black Friday, if you save up crystals, you can use this to fully build your characters. Finally, we have 9-year anniversary token shop event, where for every purchase you bought, you get these anniversary tokens. These are like mega whale tokens, and you can spend the different amounts of these tokens to get different rewards like CTP Selector, Premium Comic Card chests, Artifact Selector, or you can gamble for 9-year anniversary celebration chest, where you can get one of these items. So 6-star artifacts, 5-star artifacts, mighty CTPs, premium cards, regular CTPs, advanced potential enhanced ticket, tier 2 ticket, and some other rewards, even tier 3 and tier 2 books, Odin's Blessings, and yeah. So these are, don't focus on this, but if you spend decent amount of money, you'll be able to collect one of these items. So for example, if you spend $200, you'll be able to get a premium comic card. If you spend $500, you'll get an additional 6-star selector. So this is just a bonus for buying and spending large amounts of money during the anniversary. So that's covers pretty much every single event and every single special deal they have released for this anniversary. My advice is, if you plan to spend money, focus on buying crystals. Then you can follow it up with the new special relay packs we have covered recently. So pack like this, or the 7-day check-in pack. And I would advise you to use your crystals on bingo if you're an intermediate or veteran player, but if you're a new player, focus on the uniforms. If you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below, or join Discord and ask me there. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped you in deciding where to spend your hard-earned money on. And I'll see you guys next time in the follow-up video, where I'll talk about bingo and how to optimize your crystal usage in the bingo. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.